Let's have a look now at embedded hyperlinks. Typically, these are contained within documents, such as Microsoft Word or PowerPoint documents. Normally, the documents look pretty normal without any suspicion whatsoever. Then, within the document, there's an innocent-looking hyperlink that expects you to click on it. When you click on the link, your computer calls out to download ransomware and installs it on your PC. It's not just Office documents that are targeted with this type of attack. Skype, instant messaging applications, and other types of applications that can send hyperlinks are also exploited. For example, a common approach is for documents to be written up as resumes. Everything looks quite innocent, and there's no macros or anything contained within the document, leading the reader to believe the document is very safe. Within the document, there's a hyperlink to a LinkedIn profile or other social media type of profile. More often than not, when a link is here, the reader will click the link to see what the profile looks like. A dangerous point here is that lots of URL shorteners can be used, so it's impossible for the user to understand exactly what they're downloading. So any type of document that can embed a hyperlink should be treated with care. Remember, the intent here for the criminal is for you, the user, to initiate a download from a malicious site and install and run the software on your PC. Once you do that, they've achieved their goal. As I've said, what the criminal wants you to do is to download software, malicious software. Visiting websites and downloading software from the web is highly prone to downloading ransomware. General web browsing brings the danger of browsing onto infected sites that push the ransomware down to your PC. Many times there's innocent sites that have been taken over or infected by the ransomware distribution and serve up malware without the site owner's knowledge. File downloads is another dangerous area. Downloading files from the internet, whether these are research papers or executables or utilities that you think are legitimate, can be fraught with danger. And it's not all Windows PCs that are infected either. On the Apple Mac, a BitTorrent client was infected with the KeyRanger ransomware. The transmission BitTorrent client installer included the ransomware inside in an infected installer, and that's how the KeyRanger ransomware was installed on the Mac OS. One other point to note is that PC downloads are more dangerous than typical app or Play Store repositories for mobile devices. The reason for this is the App Stores typically vet and check most of the applications that are available for download. Contrast this with your PC, where you can browse to any location on the internet and download any file type that you want. It is much more open using PCs accessing the internet. Having said that, we're seeing an increase in ransomware for mobile devices. Let's drive on to drive-by infections. Okay, what is a drive-by infection? It's a ransomware infection where there's no specific user interaction required. All the user has to do is browse the web. A very common method for these drive-by infections is malvertising. What this is the advertising networks that serve up ads to you as you're browsing get infected and push out malware to your PC.